Good evening everybody, Simon here, Explosive Action, doing a small update for November 2015. This is the first of, I'm sure there'll be more than one, there usually is. Here's a few things that have arrived and I picked up so far late October and early this month. We'll get cracking. Number one, the latest release from Arrow. This is Black Cat's, Edgar Allan Poe's Black Cat's stories, which will give us two giallos. You got Your Vice is a Locked Room and I Have the Key, and Lucio Fulci's The Black Cat. I've seen both before on DVD and they're both good films. Fulci's one is the lesser of the two. It's certainly not his best film, but you know, that's fine. Your little book and two films on Blu-ray. Limited set. I don't think this one's sold out yet, and I say that because all the Arrow stuff's been selling out of late. The Hellraiser 3 movie set is sold out. Mine is in the post. It should arrive any day now, one would hope. And Necromantic 2, they announced today, is at 70% sold on pre-order. So I would advise anybody that's after Necromantic 2 from Arrow to get it now. I wouldn't trust that Amazon will have any stock. I would definitely make sure you pre-order from Arrow directly if you want that one. So that's Black Cats. The other box set I picked up at JB Hi-Fi today, Bruce Lee 4-film Blu-ray set, put out by Beyond. You get, what do we got here? Way of the Dragon, Big Boss, Fist of Fury, and Game of Death. I've not checked the transfers yet. I'm assuming they're the same masters used by Shout. I hope that they are the improved masters that were used in the re-release set in the States and not the original ones, which were DVD upscales. I'm assuming they are. I'll check them out soon. This is a thing now I see a lot of, these big box sets. They're fairly cheap, the set itself. And there's a whole shelf of them at JB now. There's one that's like Alien Abduction TV series things. There's one that's like, you know, car racing, and then there's Bruce Lee thrown in the middle of it. They design them as gift packs, easy things for Father's Day, that kind of thing. But anywho, it's $43. You get 4 individual Blu-rays in it. I won't bother opening it up, but they're just 4 discs stacked in there. The case is nothing special. I'll probably flatten it and put it in a drawer somewhere and just put the discs on the shelf, to be honest. But anywho, Bruce Lee, 4 Blu-rays. Happy with that. Other Blu-rays picked up. I love the cover on this. Breeders, put out by Olive. Got the old DVD here, but glad to pick this one up. The Australian VHS had this wonderful piece of art on the rear cover, and the DVD, let me just see if I can find it in this shelf quickly. Here it is. Got one of the worst covers of all time. What's that crap? That is crap. Anywho, so that's Breeders. Awesome. Better check that one out again soon. Phase 4. Very happy to have this. I have seen the film and kept putting off the DVD for like 6 years. Just kept putting it off and off. It's out of print. It's not that hard to get, but it is out of print. And then thankfully Olive announced the Blue. So yeah, I'm happy to pick up Phase 4. Good fun, killer ants. Monde Macabre had a bit of a sale about 2 weeks ago. I picked up a few things. The Fan, finally picked up the Blu-ray of The Fan. German film. I've had a lot of people telling me it's really good. And a few Indonesian bad action films. The Warrior. 1980s action hero is back. Which is pretty funny, seeing the film was only 1981, so the 80s action hero hadn't gone for very long. Virgins from Hell, 2-disc set. What a cover. What a cover. Good stuff. And the classic Lady Terminator. Now, I never picked this up because I have the Japanese VHS, which I remember at the time somebody told me was a longer cut than this DVD. I don't remember the story entirely. Somebody might want to fill me in on what is longer about the Japanese VHS, but anywho, the price was very much right on this DVD, and there's a greater chance of me watching it on disc anyway. So really happy to pick up this crazy piece of, oh my god, this crazy piece of cinema, Lady Terminator. Speaking of crazy cinema, the new Intervision Bruno Mattei film, The Jail, The Women's Hell. I'm sure there's boobies on the back. Yes. Whatever the hell's going on there, not really boobies. Anywho, gotta love Bruno. This is one of his last films, just like the other zombie ones and cannibal ones that Intervision have been putting out. Trash! From my Vinegar Syndrome order, I did the pre-order of the October DVDs and Blu-rays, and we get The Executioner Part 2 and Frozen Scream. I really dig Executioner Part 2, and when I discovered that there was a limited edition Blu-ray only available to Kickstarter backers, I was very annoyed. I didn't even know they were doing a Kickstarter to fund their exploitation TV online streaming thing. But anywho, the DVD's obviously struck from the same master as the Blu-ray, and is a big upgrade from my VHS. Never seen Frozen Scream. I've not heard good things. What have we got here? Revenge of the Virgins and Teenage Zombies. I'll level with you here. This was just basically, it was cheaper to get the whole month's pack than it was to pick out the things I wanted. So this is a bonus, basically, as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, Teenage Zombies certainly has a cool looking cover. I'm sure there'll be a bit of fun. 50s films, not very long. This was the main reason I wanted that set. Beautiful cover. Demonoid. A film that was better when I watched it on Blu-ray than when I watched the VHS. I remember being a little nonplussed about the film the first time, but on Blu-ray, much better. Looks better, sounds better, and the movie is just better. It's basically a crazy film about a possessed hand. That's really what it comes down to. And people that get attacked by the hand then get possessed by the hand, and it just keeps going on and on and on. Demonoid. Good fun. Awesome cover. The Horror Star, also known as Frightmare. I flipped it to show this cover, as it's the same cover that our VHS had. Plus, Frightmare, as far as I'm concerned, is the Pete Walker film. So, The Horror Star, which is distributed by Troma back in the day. This one I got on eBay cheap, the Sorcerers. I was meaning to get this a while ago, but I ended up not getting it for some reason. I think the price was quite high on Amazon UK for a while. But I paid about $22 Australian, including shipping, from a local seller for the Sorcerers, so very happy. Boris Karloff. Good stuff. This one in the trade. Peter Cushing in Corruption. Certainly one of his sleaziest films. Uncut, uncensored, unbelievable. Nice grindhouse releasing film. They always do good work. Local release of Backcountry. Killer Bear. It's had some good reviews. I think what was my favourite line on the back here? Oh yes, a breath-holding, fist-clenching, pants-soiling nightmare. Beautiful. Backcountry. And the last. Oh, I'm so happy to get this. Oh dear, I really shouldn't be that happy. Anywho, Rumplestiltskin. Oh dear, oh dear. What a piece of crap, but what an amazing thing to finally have. Just think Leprechaun and you're on the right track. You know, Leprechaun, Troll, that kind of thing. Trashy 80s, just gah. Ugh. Anyway, incredibly rare DVD. These real DVD titles from the mid-2000s are very hard to find. I managed to get this one out of somebody's hands, so I was very happy to get it. Ex-rental, obviously. I think that's pretty much, you know, my luck on this. If I were ever going to find it would probably be ex-rental. Very happy to have Rumplestiltskin, and not many people would ever say that. Alrighty, well that's this update for this time. See you all next time.